Buonasera, Floorball Mania TV, siamo tornati con una splendida intervista. Vi avevamo promesso un grande giocatore nel 2018 e invece ve lo portiamo con l'inizio del nuovo millennio. Il 2019 Floorball Mania inizia con l'intervista a Jon Hedlund, portiere del Pixbo Ballestan di nazionalità svedese, un grandissimo portiere, uno dei portieri più forti attualmente in circolazione. Siamo lieti di averlo raggiunto e per questo vi presentiamo Jon Hedlund, l'intervista in lingua ovviamente inglese e ve la trasmettiamo totalmente integrale. Jon Hedlund, Floorball Mania, a voi l'intervista.
Good morning, greetings from Italy and Floorball Mania TV. Thanks for the video interview. So, Jon, how many years have you been playing floorball? Where did you start playing and why did you choose this sport?
I've been playing floorball since I was about 6 or 7 years old. Now I'm 27, so it's about 20 years now, quite a long time. And I started playing because my brothers played ice hockey, and on the off time at home they wanted someone to shoot at, so they put me between the legs of our kitchen table and shooted 4 balls at me. So I started in a really young age, and then when I figured out I'm quite good at this, I just continued because it's a great sport. It's really fast and entertaining for the spectators and for us players as well.
So in Sweden you're seen as a reference point for all the goalkeepers. How do you feel to play this role?
Well, I don't know if I'm the reference point for all the goalkeepers. I would say that we're about 5 or 6 goalkeepers in Sweden who compete of the national team spots, and that are pretty much equally good. So it's a lot down to your current form in if you're the best or not. Well, but I'm glad to be up there and competing for a spot in the national team.
So why would you recommend floorball over football?
Well, I like football as well, but I think floorball is a faster paced game, where in football you may score like 1 or 2 goals per game. You often score 6 or 7 goals per game in floorball, which makes it more entertaining for both the spectators and the players, and more interesting to watch and play. So that's what I like about floorball is the pace of the game and how fast it moves.
Would you like to come to play floorball in Italy?
I mean, I love Italy, so if I got the chance to come down to Italy and play some floorball, maybe in some camp or goalie camp, or be an instructor of some kind, then I would surely take the chance to visit and play with the Italians.
Floorball is growing in Italy, but there are still few spectators at the games. How can you describe how exciting a game with a good audience is like?
Yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, when you have a few thousands of spectators at the games, I mean, we play games where there are maybe 5,000 or 6,000 spectators sometimes. It's fantastic. The atmosphere makes it great. Makes you more. I don't know. People can be really passionate about floorball, and it makes it so much more fun to play as well.
What do you think about the floorball in Italy, and in your opinion, what do we lack?
Well, I don't really know floorball in Italy in detail, but I think that in some of the countries that are top nations in floorball, like Sweden and Finland, there's a culture with sports with a stick and a ball, like ice hockey, and it takes time to build that kind of culture. And I think Italy needs to take that time to build more participation in these sports and a culture around the sport to grow and develop and become a professional sport.
So in 2019, is there going to be any news about you?
Well, I can't tell you anything about transfers or or something like that. But what I can tell you about is that I'm going down to Southeast Asia, to Singapore, for Singapore Open Summer Camp 2019, where there will be players from Japan, from Singapore, obviously, from Australia, from Malaysia, from a lot of different countries. I'm looking forward to it a lot, and if you're interested, you can always fly down there from Italy as well, and you'll meet me and a few other guys for 2 weeks in the summer.
Floorball Mania TV, thank you, and greetings from all the Italian players and goalkeepers who admire you so much. Do you want to tell them something?
Well, I just want to wish you good luck with your floorball, and I hope I see you somewhere around the world in the future, and keep up the good work with floorball in Italy.